Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss Mental Health Care Act. The Mental Health Care Act was passed on April 7, 2017 with the objective to provide treatment facility to the person who is the patient of mental illness. However, before going into detail, let's understand first what is meaning of mental illness. Mental illness means a substantial disorder of thinking, mood, perception, orientation, or memory that grossly impairs judgment, behavior, capacity to recognize reality, or ability to meet the ordinary demands of life. Mental conditions associated with the abuse of alcohol and drugs, but doesn't include mental retardation, which is a condition of arrested or incomplete development of mind of a person, especially characterized by subnormality of intelligence. Now, the next question is, what is meaning of Mental Health Care Act? The meaning of Mental Health Care Act is purposefully explained in the opening statement of this act as an act to provide for mental health care and services for persons with mental illness and to protect, promote, and fulfill the rights of such persons during delivery of mental health care and services and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto. Now, let's simplify this definition. Following are the important points. Provide mental health care and services to the person who is suffering from mental illness and protect, promote, and fulfill the rights of such persons. Now, the next question is, what does mental health care include? Mental health care includes analysis and diagnosis of a person's mental condition, treatment as well as care, and rehabilitation of such person for his mental illness or suspected mental illness. Further, Section 23 of this Act states that a person with mental illness shall have the right to confidentiality in respect of his mental health care, treatment, and physical health care. And under a normal circumstance, all healthcare professionals providing care or treatment to a person with mental illness shall have a duty to keep all such information confidential, which has been obtained during care or treatment. Further, Section 27 of this Act ensures the right to legal aid as a person with mental illness shall be entitled to receive free legal services to exercise any of his rights given under this Act. Next, Section 28 provides right to make complaints about deficiencies in provision of services as any person with mental illness or his nominated representative shall have the right to complain regarding deficiencies in provision of care, treatment, and services in a mental health establishment. Now, the question is, whom to complain? Following are the person authority whom the concerned patient or his nominated representative can file a complaint, but it should be in order. The first person or place where the aggrieved person can complain, that is the medical officer or mental health professional in charge of the establishment, and if not satisfied with the response, then the concerned board, and if not satisfied with the response, then the state authority. Now, the question is, what is the role of a police officer? Section 100 of this Act defines the duties of police officers in respect of persons with mental illness as Every officer in charge of a police station shall have a duty, that is, to take under protection any person found wandering at large within the limits of the police station, whom the officer has reason to believe has mental illness and is incapable of taking care of himself, or to take under protection any person within the limits of the police station whom the officer has reason to believe to be a risk to himself or others by reason of mental illness. Next, the officer in charge of a police station shall inform the person who has been taken into protection under subsection 1 the grounds for taking him into such protection or his nominated representative, if in the opinion of the officer such person has difficulty in understanding those grounds. Next, every person taken into protection under subsection 1 shall be taken to the nearest public health establishment as soon as possible, but not later than 24 hours from the time of being taken into protection for assessment of the person's healthcare needs. Last but not the least, that is, no person taken into protection under subsection 1 shall be detained in the police lockup or prison in any circumstances. So, this is all about Mental Health Care Act.